Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel.
I can't say they both look good in kilts, but maybe some people will disagree with me. But no, that's great, and hopefully people see that and see that we're having fun and come out to the game tomorrow and hopefully get a big win. Yeah, I think obviously after the way things went last weekend over in their rank, guys are going to be looking for a little redemption, and I think we've had a great week of practice, kind of preparing for them, and it's not going to be easy. This is a great team. Obviously, every year they're battling for the league, and again this year they seem to be on form. So we're going to have to come out and play our best to have a chance to win against them. So hopefully by tomorrow we're ready to go. Guys in the room, first of all, believe that we could beat that team. That was the only team all year long that we hadn't beaten. So it actually came at a pretty good time there in the playoffs. And again, we came out right off the start and we believed we could beat them. And I think we scored 2 or 3 goals during the first period there and got off to that early lead. So again, with the crowd we're going to have here tomorrow, we have to first of all believe we could beat them and come out hard right from the start. Because if we sit back and let these guys come at us, then we don't want to be behind the 8 ball against this team. So we got to make sure we come out strong and carry that on throughout the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the final time here at the Fife
It was definitely heartbreaking because every guy in that room laid out their hearts on the line, both here and away. I thought we played a great game over there, and unfortunately, a few calls didn't go our way, and we came up a goal short. But I think for myself personally, you look at that experience last year, it just wants to drive you to be there, because I know that Final Four weekend how special it is, and how much fun it would be to play there. So, I know it's still early days here in the season, but we got to start getting some wins together here and start getting on track, because you don't want to lose too many points here at the start, because by the end of the season you might fall a little short, especially with how tight the league is this year. So again, that was a frustrating time. It's a new year and a new group of guys, and again, hopefully everyone knows how big that game is going to be tomorrow, and hopefully everyone shows up. There you go again, a little bit more controversy that game. Again, we were down 2 goals going into the third period, and at that time our power play was clicking pretty well, and I was able to get a couple goals there on the power play and send it to a shootout. But like you said, controversy again on the goal, which clearly was in, but we lost the point there. And again, I know how depleted guys were after that, because we fought so hard to get back in that game. It's not easy to come back 2 goals down to a team like that, but again, we stuck with it, and we were able to get a point out of it. But again, looking to tomorrow, we got to just believe that we could play with them, especially here. And if we do fall behind, not to get discouraged, and believe that we could come back and get some points against these guys. Obviously, early here in the season, it's been frustrating. We haven't really been able to find some consistency, whether it be scoring or winning. And obviously here at home, we haven't found that form yet. We just haven't been able to show up here at home and give good performances. So again, with this promotion for tomorrow, having the rink full, and hopefully guys feed off that. And I know personally, when you see a full stadium, you're ready to go, and it gives you that extra boost to perform better. So hopefully we use that and kind of start getting on a roll here at home, because it's so important. Look at our form last year at home. We won so many games at home, and we got to start getting back on track here, because like you said, last year we struggled on the road a little bit, and already this year we went into 2 pretty tough buildings and got those 4 points. So we showed we could play on the road. Now it's time to start putting some consistency in and show that we can win here at home as well. Obviously, it's not what I want right now. It's with the way things went last year and the the stats I was putting up last year, obviously this year it's nowhere near that right now, and it's frustrating for myself. I demand better out of myself, and again, hopefully, it's still early days here, and I'm not, the only thing you can do is keep going hard and keep training hard, and things are eventually going to break. As I said to you before, as a goal scorer, it's one of those things. Sometimes you go through things like this, but you could either go one way, you could just sit and sulk about it, or you just go out and play harder and do other stuff. So again, I want to be better. I want to get better, and I know everybody is striving to get better. And we got to just start. Personally, I got to start scoring goals, and we got to start putting up results. So, like I said, it is frustrating, but we'll keep going along here, and things will get better definitely. Sometimes it takes a little bit more time to gel, and obviously, you look, it's 15 games in, and people are probably wondering why hasn't it gelled yet. But last year was one of those things where guys. I wasn't here at the start of the year last year, so I'm not sure how things went, but I think I heard dudes in that talking saying that, I think they went through a spell where they lost, quite a bit of games in a row before I got here. So, again, it takes some time sometimes for guys to get used to each other and guys to gel, but I think we do have the guys here to do the job, and for whatever reason right now, it's not happening, as consistently as we want. We've shown it, like you said, those 2 games in the row. We've shown we could play. We've shown we could score goals. So I think once everyone starts getting the confidence in themselves, myself included, and we, it's one of those things, you start getting on a roll, and the next thing you know, it just doesn't stop. And I think that's what kind of happened with myself last year. Got kind of in a roll and just kept going, So I think once we start, you need that confidence as a player and as a team. You need a confidence to play better. And right now we're losing games, and guys' confidence is shot, and it's pretty apparent, I think, on the ice. So once guys start feeling good and start feeling better, it'll translate on the ice, and I think we'll start rolling from there. If we come in tomorrow and beat a team like Nottingham at home, I think that will definitely inject a lot of confidence in guys, because we know this is a really good team, and after the beating we took last weekend, I think guys we're pretty embarrassed. I think that's the best word about that performance. So, when we're coming in tomorrow, I know guys, will give their all tomorrow, because, as a hockey player, you take pride in games like that. And when you get embarrassed like that, it's not fun, So guys will be coming out tomorrow, and we'll definitely be ready to go tomorrow. I mean, see, when things aren't going well, you try to mix and match, you try to do different combinations, but I think every guy has that potential. Look at guys like Reber and Comtois. Those guys. I can't remember the last time I've seen guys that could skate like that. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things that once those guys with that speed and they start shooting the puck and they start scoring some goals, I think you're going to see a big difference with other guys too around. A guy like Fultz plays really hard. He's been great. Rock, ever since he's came in, he's added that goal scoring touch that we obviously desperately need. So, and everybody else, like guy like Derek Rail, we brought him in. He's been playing great alongside with, Gunny and Jamie. Those guys have been probably one of our better lines for the last, couple of weeks. So, everyone's been playing strong. You got Stewie playing in there, all our D, and again, we've been shorthanded. We're missing probably one of our better players in DaCosta back there, and I think he's a big part of our power play as well. And I think since he's gone down, our power play's kind of gone down a little bit. But again, we got to step up as a team, and every guy has that potential to do that. And I think what we all have to realize in the room is we all believe in each other. We're not going to worry about what other people are saying or whatever's being said. We believe as a team in each other, and again, it's gonna happen. But guys first of all, we gotta work harder. It's not just gonna come easy. We gotta go even harder, and things are gonna start going our way. Hopefully, it starts tomorrow. Like I said, if we didn't have that belief, then what would be the point? I think again this week, guys, especially after that past weekend, guys came this week. We worked hard all week, and basically getting geared up just for this game. Got to take it one game at a time, and this is a team. It's not going to be easy, We're not just going to come here tomorrow just because there's a big crowd and just beat these guys. Every guy has to show up and work hard, and I think if everyone does that, we definitely can play with them. We've shown we could play with all the other top teams in the league already, and I kind of look at this kind of an early turning point in our season right now, this game tomorrow, and hopefully, guys, the last thing we could do the best thing we do is just put in a solid effort and strong effort. Something at the end of the game we could be like, you know what, guys, we worked hard, because last weekend in Nottingham that was not the case. You know, guys were, like I said, we got embarrassed. We didn't work hard. We were just totally outclassed. So we got to make sure tomorrow it's a totally different story, and we'll be ready to go right from the start of the game.